Imagine returning to your home and finding everyone gone. That's what John White faced when he sailed back to Roanoke. The colony was empty, silent, and erased. Welcome to Mystery Mindset. Subscribe now to join our community. Ready for today's video? Let's go. Picture this. A quiet shoreline. Crickets in the distance. A breeze stirs the trees. And not a soul in sight. Roanoke Island, 1590. A small English colony once stood here, 116 people strong. Now nothing. No signs of struggle. No graves. No buildings. Just one word carved into a tree, Croatoan. So what happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? To understand this mystery, we have to go back 3 years, to the summer of 1587. England sends a group of settlers to the New World, led by a man named John White. His mission: establish a permanent English colony in North America. They arrive at Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. It's not their first attempt. An earlier colony here failed just 2 years before. Still, they're hopeful. They build homes, plant crops, and among them is John White's daughter, Eleanor, pregnant with the first English child to be born on American soil. Days later, she gives birth. Her name? Virginia Dare. Spirits are high, but problems soon follow. The settlers face shortages of food. Tensions rise with local tribes. And to make things worse, England is about to go to war with Spain. John White decides he must sail back to England for supplies. He promises to return in a few months. But war changes everything. Spain's massive armada threatens England. Every available ship is called to defend the homeland. White is stranded for 3 years. When he finally returns in 1590, Roanoke is empty. No settlers, no signs of life, no bones, no wreckage, just abandoned land. And that single word, Croatoan, it's carved into a tree. And it wasn't a random word. The Croatoan were a nearby native tribe, living on what is now Hatteras Island. Could the settlers have moved there? Maybe, but White never got to find out. A storm was coming. His crew refused to stay. They left the coast that night and never returned. So, what are the theories? Theory 1. The colonists were absorbed into local tribes, possibly Croatoans or another nearby group. Archaeological evidence shows signs of European tools and artifacts in native villages around that time. It's plausible, maybe even likely, but there's no proof the entire colony survived, or how they adapted, or if they were welcomed or captured. Theory 2. They tried to sail back to England on their own and failed. But where's the evidence? No wreckage. No reports, just silence. Theory 3. They were killed by hostile tribes, or possibly Spanish forces from Florida. Yet, again, no remains were ever found. No signs of battle. No grave markers. Just that word. Theories continue, even today. Some believe they found sanctuary. Others say they were cursed. Lost of disease, or even the supernatural. But here's the strangest part. The mystery persisted for centuries. In the 1800s, rumors spread of native tribes with gray eyes, speaking broken English. Could they have been descendants of Roanoke settlers? In 1937, a series of carved stones were discovered, allegedly written by Eleanor Dare herself. Historians were thrilled, until the stones were proven fake. In the 21st century, researchers launched new digs using ground-penetrating radar, hoping to find clues beneath the soil, bits of metal, broken pottery, and stone tools emerged, hinting that some settlers may have lived far from the original site. But still, no hard evidence, no final answer. So what does Croatoan really mean? Was it a destination, a message, or a warning? Interestingly, Croatoan has appeared in other eerie cases. In 1888, writer Ambrose Bierce vanished. The word was found scribbled in his journal. In 1935, famed horror author Edgar Allan Poe was said to have uttered the word before his death. In 1937, Amelia Earhart's logbook supposedly had the word written on the final page. Another improving claim, still haunting. Coincidence? Or something deeper? Roanoke's story lives on, not just in history books, but in whispers, legends, and ghost stories. The mystery of what happened to those 116 souls is still unsolved. They didn't leave much behind, just a word carved into wood, but etched permanently into America's oldest unsolved mystery. Could the answer be buried in the soil, hidden in old records, or lost forever to time? What do you think happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? Were they rescued, killed, assimilated, or taken by something else? One thing is certain, Roanoke still asks questions that history can't answer. And maybe that's what makes it so haunting. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries from Earth and beyond. Drop your theories in the comments. We want to know what you think happened. Until next time, stay curious. Thanks for watching. Want more? Subscribe now and be the first to know.